Hi everyone, my name's Hunter Xia, and my mentor is Shiqi Meng, and I'm excited to present to you today the AI Query Bot, an app designed for Rocket.Chat that simplify how we handle chat data by leveraging artificial intelligence and retrieval augmented generation pipeline. So in today's world, chat platforms are essential for collaborations, but they come with the challenges of information overload. Imagine you're in a busy project chat channel with hundreds of messages flooding in daily. It becomes increasingly difficult to keep track of relevant updates or tasks. What if you could ask a bot to retrieve all the specific informations and even summarize an entire conversation thread? This is exactly what AI chatbot is designed to do. Over the next 15 minutes, I'll introduce the bot, explain its features, and dive into its technical architectures and give you a live demo. So for the challenges, imagine you're part of project team using Rocket.Chat. You might be in several channels, one for data updates, one for long-term planning, and another for a client meeting. Each of those channels can be hundreds of messages per day, some important, some not. In such an environment, finding critical information quickly become overwhelming. And the first major issue is the information overload. You have too much information, and it's easy to miss critical updates buried deeply in the chat history. Secondly, is the manually finding specific informations like who completed the task and when the next meeting is scheduled is inefficient. You're wasting time scrolling, searching, and sometimes even asking the same questions that's already been asked. Finally, the task management and meeting schedule can be disorganized in a busy chat environment. When your team is discussing multiple things at once, important updates can easily be lost or forgotten. Without the system in place, keeping track of flight bookings or meeting times become chaotic. Those issues are exactly what AI query chatbot is designed to solve. Now, let's see how. Uh, Enter AI query bot, an intelligent app that can be used in any Rocket.Chat channel. This bot uses a technology called retrieval augmented generation pipeline, which means it can retrieve relevant information from your chat history and generate intelligent responses or summarize in real time. Let me briefly walk you through some of its key features. First, it can retrieve relevant information based on queries like what were the latest project updates or what's the status of front-end development. Secondly, it can generate summarize of long conversations or threads giving you a quick overview of key points without reading through hundreds of messages. Third, this app is highly configurable. You can choose different AI models for power, such as Llama 3 or Mistral. Customize the prompts used to follow the bot's response for your specific needs, and even adjust uh, the mood or the tone of the prompt. Finally, the bot responds in real time, make it invaluable tool for busy teams who needs fast, accurate information and therefore but for tips. With the app Query Bot, you can significantly reduce the time spending for searching through chat logs and increasing productivity by quickly gets the information you need. Now, let's dive deeper into technical behind it. And here's the overview of how the retrieval augmented generation or RAG pipeline works. First, here's the indexing process. we have the query uh, from the user, and then the bot will capture the query, and we will have the query be data separated, and then it will go through a embedding engine, and the query will then transform the into vectors using an embedding engine, and the vector represents the meaning of the text in a way that the machine can understand. And next, the query is passed into a vector database, such as Weaver's, which has stored representations of all the past messages. The bot search the vector database for the most relevant messages based on their similarity to the query. And then once relevant messages are found, they're passed to a large language model, such as Llama or Mistral, which process the information and generate the final response. The response could be a summary in a or direct answer to the query, or the detailed explanation depend on the prompt. And finally, the bots return the response to the user in real time. This process ensures the bot not only retrieve accurate and relevant information, but also delivers in a way that's easily to understand. And one of the most powerful aspects of AI query bots is it's configurable. Configurable. User can adjust the following settings. As you can see from the picture, the user can choose from different models like Llama 3 or larger, more complex queries, or Mistral for faster responses. And they can also choose different embedding endpoints or vector databases for the pipeline, and they can also even customize the bot used to generate response. If you need formal, detailed response or quick, concise summaries, you can configure the bot to match your preference. Now that you have an understanding of the technical side, let's jump into a live demo to see how this works in the real world. So for this demo, I will walk you through two real-world use cases that will show how the AI query bot can help improve productivity and streamline team collaborations. So for the first scenario, we will use a Rocket.Chat channel with multiple project updates and various user messages to show how our AI query bot works in a busy channel. So in the first demo, as we can see, we are in a very busy project channel where multiple users are discussing different aspects of projects. So instead of manually scrolling through all the messages, I can simply ask the bot for the latest project updates. So let's type, how is our front end doing? And after a few moments, it will first get back the question first, and then it will process through the large language model. And now, voila, it gets back the answer for your questions. And as you can see, it gives you the precise summary of the project and how it's doing in the front end. And we can also check the accuracy. As we can see from the messages, it's 80% complete, and the expect completion date is by Friday. And for the second scenario, we will go into a group that trying to organize a meeting and booking a flight. So for the second demo, I will show how AI query bots can help with meeting scheduling and flight books. And as you can see, we are in a group chat where people are discussing about the meeting times and they're checking for flights. And we can also ask questions we want to know in this channel, such as when is our meeting time. So the same as last time, it will first get back the questions you ask first, and then wait for a few seconds. It will get back the answer you want. Okay, so as we can see that it correctly get back the answer we want. So our meeting time is scheduled for next Wednesday at 11 a.m. And as we can see from the messages, it shows the same. And we can also ask about our flight books status. So let's ask, when is our flight? And wait for a few seconds. It get back the answer. And as you can see, they have multiple discussions about flights, and it correctly lists all of them in the answers. And another feature is very powerful for our AI query bot is that this app can be configurable, as we just mentioned. And let's click into our app, and in the setting page we can see we have all the settings for our app. The user can configure their models. We can choose different models we want, and we can also use the vector database we want, and you can also set your own embeddings. Another very big feature of our app is that the user can customize their prompt as they want. So let's change the prompt and see if our app can change accordingly. So I have a preset prompt that I already made before, and this prompt is basically let the bot to answer the question in a more casual and friendly way. And let's go back to our app to see if our bot will answer differently to the same questions. So back to our first channel, we'll ask the same question: how is our front end doing? So wait for a few seconds, and okay, now it get back our answer we want. As we can see, the question we ask it the same, but the answer it get back seems more friendly and casual, and it also keep all the essential information unchanged, but makes the tone more friendly and more humorous, I guess. Okay, so that concludes our demo. As you have seen, AI Query Bot is a powerful tool that can help you retrieve important information, summarize discussions, and stay on top of your tasks, all without having to manually sift through chat log. The flexibility to configure the bot setting, choosing different models, and handle the specific prompts make it an ideal solution for busy teams. And I hope this demonstration gives you a clear understanding of how AI Query Bot can transform how you interact with Rocket.Chat. Thank you for your time.